Alright, we good. Hey, yo, what up? What up, you guys? What up, pod? What up, fam? What up, chat? What up, new people? Whatever you guys are, you know who it is. It's your boy, Bull.
Nasty.
And who we got? This a part 2.
DJ, finally back at my crib. Y'all seen part 1, I had my son in it. You know, we back at my crib. Welcome to the humble abode.
Son's sleeping, man. But shit, what's up with you, bro?
Shit, you know, I just be working this new job, man. Working on cars and shit.
Tell me about it, bro. How you like it?
And I love it, man. You know, it's flexible. You know, I'm back on my independent contractor shit, and shit couldn't be better. Very flexible. That's what a lot of families need right now. That flexibility. They need that more time at home instead of outside of the house, you know, because your work family become your main family because that's who you spend the most time with.
Damn, that's crazy because what's the crazy part? We started off working together.
We did.
We not even family. But we turned into family. Like,
we did. That's how it started.
Yeah, bro, ain't my cousin, but the FOM is for the people, you know, that have been there through thick and bad times, you know, never switched up on you. Just stay with you, man.
Hell yeah, shit.
But no, man, shit. So I got a couple things, man, I want to talk to you about, though, man. How you feel about
man.
how you feel about this like online gambling and like the NFL fantasy shit? Like, are you into that shit or not really?
I do sports bets. I'm still pissed about the last fight in Vegas with Bud because I was on my way down to the Bino. That's what we call the casino here, you know. I was getting ready to go down there and make a couple bets. And you already know, Bud for life. You already know. I already knew Bud had that in the bag. And a lot of niggas ate. Let's put it like that. A lot of niggas from Omaha, Nebraska ate off that fight.
I didn't eat shit.
Off that fight.
I mean, I was at work, so I mean, I made a couple good amount of money and shit.
Yeah, I still went to the casino and I still like gambled, but I didn't place my bet. And I even had homies go to Vegas, and I was like, that would be the perfect time to go to Vegas. I had to clear out, like he cleaned at least 30, 40 G's. Before he came back.
The reason I asked you, bro, you to keep it real is you better at the casino more than me. Like, how is it like, how can a motherfucker win in the casino? Is it just luck or you gotta lose to give, to gain type shit, bro? Like,
first and foremost, you don't go to the casino believing you're going to win. You know, putting all your eggs in one basket type deal. You don't do that. Like, you go there to have fun.
Yeah.
And if you win, you win. And that's the
attitude.
Don't
go there like I need rent paid.
Yeah, like, trust me, I've done it all. Like, I've been in there and only had $20 left to my name, and from some stroke of luck or genius, I turned that into $500, $600, sometimes a few hundred. Only $20, and it just happens that way. I do slots, I do tables, you know, I do it all, but my main thing is slots. That's where I've won most of my jackpots, for real.
No, I feel you, cause one thing I suck at that shit, bro. Like, have you heard of like the online gambling and shit, like on your phone?
Yeah, I do that too.
You do that too? Like,
yeah, poker.
Tell me about that shit. Like, how's it designed and shit?
So, they have different apps you can download. I play poker tournament, and you can play against live people. And you can play against live people, but like, if you want to go and put money into it, that's a whole different thing because they do that mostly for tournaments.
Okay.
And
so it's just for fun.
I do it for fun just to up my game and learn. Because that's the best thing you want to do. Like, if you're not going to the casino like most people, you want to download the games and play it and see what you're good at. You know, get really good at it. And then try your luck. That's all you're doing is trying your luck at the casino. And like online, that's how a lot of poker players meet. And then they have, the chats.
That shit crazy.
So they can talk to each other.
Bro.
And they can say, hey, we have a tournament coming up. You want to come to it because you're a pretty decent player.
Oh, okay.
That's how you get the invitation. You get the invite, you go.
The one thing I was confused about poker, bro, Nigga, how's that shit on ESPN?
It's big.
On Sports Center,
It's
but
big,
poker
dude.
is a sport.
Dude,
Like,
legal and illegal underground. You know what I mean? But underground, like they got that.
shit.
If you know, you know. Simple as that. If you know, you know. And there's underground stuff, and then there's up above ground level shit. It is what it is.
Yeah, one more thing, another one, man, because for this podcast, this is just straight organic. We ain't come here scripting shit. I just came here on a Sunday, just chill with my homeboy. Homeboy said he got the Coors and the tequila.
I went to the zoo this morning with the family. We at the zoo. We got the zoo pass.
Shit, let them know, man, because there's a lot of people that be watching this shit worldwide, man. Tell them about the Omaha Zoo. Like,
so
I think there's
Omaha,
no
Nebraska.
shade.
Omaha Henry Dooley Zoo. A lot of people say that's all we got going for Omaha. If you're from Omaha, you know it's not just farmland. You tell people about Omaha, they're like, where's that at? Nebraska. Where is Nebraska at? It's in the fucking middle of the map, okay? It's in the middle of the U.S. And a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people are like, oh, where's that at? You drive tractors to school? Yeah, sure. Nobody here has a car. But yeah, everybody here has cars. Like, Omaha's a big city. Like, and if you notice, a lot of your friends are moving here. A lot of people are moving here.
But I'm leaving.
From the East Coast, the West Coast, down south, they coming up here to the middle.
Tell us about doing sales out of town, man, because
sales.
From my personal experience and my traveling through, when I lived in south side of Chicago, I lived in Gary, Indiana. Shit, I can keep going, but like I said, man, I'm leaving this year when my lease is up. I was thinking about moving to New York next year.
2024.
You go.
It's gonna be a big year.
Boy, it's New York, but tell me about tell me some good vibes about when you did your out of town sales.
So I did traveling sales,
mm-hmm.
and that's also independent contractor. And I've done the whole vacuums. If you know about that, Vector. If you anybody know about vectors, that's knives, selling knives, and that's whack to me. Like it was what it was with knives, but I've sold so many different things. I'm a salesman, that's me.
Yeah.
But when I got the cleaner, good cleaner, it was from Glens Ferry, Idaho, based out of there, and it actually worked. And when your product works and it actually hits, you believe in it way more, so it's easy to sell. It sells itself. If you believe in it, it sells itself. And it was amazing.
A confidence type deal?
Well, in the beginning, you're going to be nervous.
Yeah.
Because you're going door to door. You have to be ready for anything.
So let's keep it specific for these people. You was going in different neighborhoods you didn't know shit about.
Didn't know anybody, didn't know the place.
No texting, just straight person to person, old school style.
Old school, it's a dying art. Door to door sales. It was big in the 80s, still big in the 90s, and it started going down. They had too many issues, too many problems, break-ins, and you would be surprised how many people let you in their house. Like that. So easy. Like, you would be surprised. I was surprised.
Jehovah's Witness returns.
Like, I would go to the door, do my little spiel, and then boom. I'm like, I'm a little parched. May I have some water? Get some water in that bitch.
Why you trying to do a British accent?
Hey,
that nigga crazy, yo.
And like, I get in, like, oh yeah, come in. And people on my team, people in my crew, they would ask me like, you started off hot, and then you kind of thinned out a little bit because I was still learning.
Mm-hmm.
I started off hot because confidence, like you said before,
mm-hmm.
but then I started thinning out because I was still computing everything. I was still taking everything in. I was, adjusting and, like a sponge. I was soaking all the information up because that's the best way you can do anything in life. You get all the information first. You don't just go off emotion.
Okay, no,
You
I
don't.
feel you.
You don't. And so when I was just hitting them like that every day, like it was nothing, and they like I got veterans in the sales asking me, can they come walk with me and see how I do my thing? My thing was getting familiar with my Jones. That's what we called it, keeping up with the Joneses. I got familiar with them. You know, it was adhering to their needs. Basically, like you ask them your little spiel, your little questions, and then you go into their life. You know, you make it all about them.
Yeah.
That's what they want. They want to be the center of the world. They want to be the center of your attention. You make it all about them. Like, oh my God, like that's amazing. And then what got me out of it, honestly, I've only told a few people this, but
you ain't gotta tell us.
Knowing what I know now,
we can do this off camera.
Oh yeah. But no, like I can tell you this. Knowing what I know now, I would dead ass go back to sales. I love sales, especially door to door. And then you're traveling. So think about that. You're not like you're in one place, depending on the volume that you get and the results you get, like the money you get out. If you banging out money, you're gonna stay there. Like we stood there, like we stayed there longer.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not making that much money, we move on to the next spot. And we're hopping. That's what we call it jumping. You know, we'll hop in the van, load everything up in the semi truck, and we gone. Yeah. You know, 53-foot trailer, like we gone. And so, what my thing was, knowing what I know now, I would go back and clean the house. Because it would be too easy. Because I've learned a lot since I've been out. I've learned way more. I knew a lot then, but I still, it's always more to learn. Always. You will never know everything. Never.
Did you ever grow up thinking that you'd be good at sales, or
what? No.
What you thought your profession was going to be when you know?
When I was a kid,
middle school.
When I was a kid, I had the same aspirations as a lot of kids in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Get in the NBA, go to NFL, sports. But I was also smart as hell.
You was good at track, right?
Yeah.
Cross country.
Oh yeah, I did track and cross country.
Yeah.
I love to run, but most of the stuff I love is for fun. It's not for recognition. It's just to do it.
Yeah.
And I still run. I still get active. You know, I still get out there. I played football, basketball, ran track.
Yeah.
I did cross country. Like I tried my hand at different sports, but I didn't want to take one sport. Like some people will pick one sport and they will be forced to do that sport their whole lives. And I don't think you should put all your eggs in one basket unless you know you got that magic touch.
I ain't gonna cap. I wanted to be in the NBA, but then like when I moved forward to like middle school and shit, I was really fucking with soccer because I was meeting like new different people. I wasn't just meeting just the regular homies in North Omaha and shit. Like I was meeting like motherfuckers from different countries.
Ooh, that boy Jones nasty as hell.
And let's keep it a buck. And this is why I want to tell the young men's out there. Bro, it ain't gotta just be basketball and football. Like, shit, maybe you might be good at cricket, nigga. Maybe you might be good at lacrosse. You know, venture out, like, real shit. Or, like, you don't gotta do sports, man. Go change some shit. Go be smart. Like my aunt Macy said, there's too much dumbasses in the world. We need more smart ones.
And it's not about that. Like, it's like when I was working at where I met Boudreaux, you know, where I met him at United Airlines.
Oh, Lord.
Everly Airfield, Omaha, Nebraska. I just went in.
I'm on the safety men.
Yeah. I just went in. We ain't even gonna get into all that.
Yeah.
Like, that's confidential.
That's confidential.
But, you know, I just went in just to do shit, you know, just to learn, you know, because everybody's curious about the airport. The inner workings, the outer workings. How does it all operate? How do you put it all together? Like, that's what I learned. And I just learned it faster than everybody else. So I became a trainer / instructor. And so I had to teach new ramp agents how to survive at the airport, how to, you know, work, how to operate stuff. And it was a consistent thing, you know, consistency, you know, that's key. But if you don't want to really be there, you know, 100%, you won't be there. You have to be there mentally, and physically. Emotions, they cloud your judgment, but you do need them. It familiarizes you with the passengers, with other people, with your coworkers, with your bosses. that familiarization, you need that. But at the same time, it's mostly mental and physical because it's a lot of physical work. And a lot of people are not ready for that. This new generation, y'all want stuff handed to y'all. It's not a lot of us left that want to work
get
for
down
it.
And dirty, yeah.
We want to work for it. We don't mind working for it. Like, oh, we gotta do this, okay. Oh, we gotta learn this, okay.
At least I could get a tall boy at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's safety. Like,
at least I can smoke a stogie at the end of the day.
Who goes?
Most motherfuckers, can you cash at me?
That's what I'm saying. Who goes to a job and just like, oh, I need weekends off automatically. I can only work part time. I'll be here for 3 to 4 hours. I'm too busy. I got parties and stuff to go to, and
I need to live my 20s.
And it's just like
I need to live my 20s.
I sacrificed a lot. I had to grow up quick with my family. I had a big family. Yeah. Still have a big family, and I had to grow up quick. I had to learn the workforce. I'm glad I did. I did it at an early age. My son, he won't have to because I did it already. He already has the upper hand, and that's what I wanted. And some generations have to go down, some generations go up. They go up off of the previous generation. It is what it is. You can't complain about a lot of shit. You just gotta, you gotta do it. Cause think about your situation right now. Right now, you're happy, you're sad, you're mad, you're glad, whatever it is. Somebody has it worse than you. Believe that. Somebody has it worse than you. But back to United, where I met this fool at, I actually trained this motherfucker right here. I trained him upon a lot more people, and nowhere in my life did I ever think I would be like any type of instructor, teacher, whatever, but I did it. And that will surprise you every time. The occupation that you think the least of, that you don't even have cross your membrane, like you don't even think about this, it could be the key to your success. It could be the key to your future, to your millions, whatever you aspire to be, whatever you were going for. You have to do stuff that makes you uncomfortable. You have to. Moving out of your hometown, going to a different city, going to a different state. My boy about to move out of the city for the first time. Move. I'm talking about move, not just travel. Move. And that's a good thing. I feel like everybody from everywhere should move somewhere, because in all my years of doing travel and sales, I learned that we're not much different from anybody else. They just have different goals, different aspirations, different viewpoints, but we're all the same people. We all get mad, we all get angry, we all have attitudes, we all have goals, we all uplift, when we can, we all help out, I hope. And it's just
yeah, I hope.
Yeah, it's just
humanity, man.
Yeah, help each other.
Norms.
Take that. If you don't take anything else from this podcast, help each other. You would be surprised. Nobody made it to where they're at by themselves. Nobody. Everybody had help.
Little things can do a lot, man.
Don't be too prideful to accept help. Don't let
that's something I
you can relate to.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Don't let your ego get you in a hole so deep that you can't dig yourself out of. You can't crawl out of.
And I've done that.
Accept it. Accept the help.
You seen the shit that I went through, and
we've all been through.
I dug a hole.
I've been through the grinder a few times, and it's just like you're not going to get it right the first time. Nobody gets it right the first time unless they have the most help. That's what people don't understand. It's the help that elevates you. The less help you have, the longer it's going to take. And the easier it is for you to, start bagging on yourself, get depressed and not believing in yourself. You have more help even without asking. That's what people don't do. Like, people don't ask. That's the ego trip. Don't ask for help. I'm going to do it on my own. That's fine.
And that's me.
That's fine. You can do it on your own.
Yeah,
but you can't do it all on your own.
Yeah, it's going to be a hard road, and trust me, sometimes, when you do that and you get too deep into that, you made your bed, you just got to lay in that motherfucker.
I check my shoes, my slip might get comfy in this bitch.
No, real shit.
Where we at now? Oh, that's only 20. Oh, we cooking. We cooking right now.
And this ain't no edit, no cut. Like I said,
we cooking right now.
Yeah, we cooking. And when Rod come back, I'm gonna make sure that he promotes his brand, his business, and what he doing, because that's what family only money is. We just trying to make sure niggas eat, make sure niggas is, because why work for a motherfucker if you can do what you like to do? You feel me? And like I said on the other pod, like the music that's playing right now, this nigga shit. So ain't no copyright. This niggas here YouTube. So, but if y'all ain't subscribed to the podcast, make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all like, leave a comment. Who gives a fuck? But just know we trying to do a lot of shit out here, man. A lot of shit. And this is part 2 once again. And here, let me close that gate.
Go ahead.
But yeah, what I want you to do, bro, promote everything you got going on and make it loud and clear. And yeah.
All right, so first and foremost, I'm an artist at heart. I'm a writer. I love to write. But it's all about getting into your comfort zone and being uncomfortable in your comfort zone. You want to be uncomfortable. You want that hesitation. You want that fear, that that drives you. You want that. You want to be nervous. That's fine. Whatever you're feeling, that's fine. That drives you. Use that. That's energy. Use it in a positive way. That's what it is. It's positive and negative. And I do music. I do it for fun. I don't do it for recognition. I've been hit up by, different people, different groups, but I still do it for fun. When I broke out and started freestyling, doing different ciphers and stuff, I was kind of like opening a window and getting that fresh air, that summer breeze. Like, you finally open the window and you see, like, damn, there's more. There's always more. Never settle. There's always more. You can always do better. Even if you're the best, you can still be better. And I do it for fun. I flex. I can hop on most beats. I won't say any beat because some beats are whack as fuck. So most beats I can hop on. If I'm vibing and I fuck with the beat, I'll hop on it.
If a motherfucker want to hear you,
all right. If you do want to hear something I'm doing, I'm on Rap Chat. PapaDoc30,
Where can you get Rap Chat at, bro?
Basically, go to your app store.
You should get some YouTube shit going too.
Go to your app store. You can download Rap Chat app. It's white with the black bolded letters. It's just like it's RC. It's Rap Chat. It's simple. People ask me if I'm on iTunes, if I'm on SoundCloud.
You about to be.
If I'm on, like a lot of stuff. Like
you about to be, bro.
I probably will.
You will, but not probably. But
it's just like
you will.
I just be honest. I help other people get on their freestyle is because, believe it or not, everybody has something to say, and that's basically what it is. Speak your mind, whatever's on your mind. Say that shit. Don't be afraid. You never know what's going to sink in with other people. You never know how many people your words will touch. Somebody is going to resonate with what you're putting out, and you will touch their soul. And they will be like, damn, I feel that shit. Like,
music is
that's
spiritual.
some shit. Yeah, that's some shit I would have said.
Yeah.
Like, people feel that shit. That's why they connect with music so much. Like, damn, like, that's fucking amazing. Like, that hit me in my heart. Like, and that's what I fuck with. Like, and for me, it's the instrumentals. Like, if the instrumental ain't working, then you ain't working. But if the instrumental is just liquid, is fluid, oh, you going. And I try to bang out when I can, when I'm in my, in my bag for real. When I'm in my bag for real, I'll bang out 5 to 6 tracks a day. But when I'm just chilling and not even thinking about it, because I read too, I told you I write, I work 12-hour shifts, 10-hour shifts. Like, I work every day. I'll get a couple days off. Sometimes they change, but I'm getting ready to get that switch to like the weekends only, so I can spend more time with my son. That's all I'm worried about now is family, my son, and my work. And it's hobbies, music, writing, art, all that stuff. That's hobbies.
Yeah.
And I can do that with my friends. I have friends that I do it with. I call them rounds. They my rounds, and they my boys. So and we all got our separate shit. That's why I love it. That's why I respect the Migos so much. Migos had their group, and then they had their separate shit. I love that. I love that. And they can still make money together, but they had their separate shit. That's what I respect. I respect the grind. I respect the hustle. Anybody willing to try. That's all it is. Three letters. Try. TRY. That's it.
So once again, bros on Snap, rap chat. And trust me, y'all go fuck with bro shit. So make sure y'all definitely stay tuned, cause shit, I think bro probably be posting a lot of shit like probably every week. So yeah, make sure y'all go to that. But man,
how you been?
Shit, I've been good. You know, I've been working out. I've been
back in the gym, fluid.
Back in the gym, man. I finally, you know,
fluid motion.
I got a car a couple months ago, so you know I ain't have no rides.
What's today? What's today?
It's Fun Day Sunday, but my team lost.
It's the 1st, October 1st. It's a brand new month.
I think Big C said it's what, third quarter or fourth quarter?
Think about where you were at. This is the fourth quarter. Think about
yep, that's what it's the fourth quarter.
Think about where you were at a year from now. Like
I was a depressed ass nigga.
Like before now, I should say before now. So we're in 2023. Think about, everybody can do this. Think about where you were at a year from today. Are you ahead or are you behind your expectations? Your goals, your aspirations. Are you ahead or are you behind?
You can do so much in a year.
So much changes.
In a year.
In a year, in a month, so much changes.
If you really...
So much stuff changes.
If you really get down and dirty, yeah, trust and believe, yeah. So, because, you know, I just turned 25, you know, last week ago.
Happy birthday, man. Happy belated, man.
Yeah.
You know, I told you happy birthday, but I'm going to say it again. Happy belated, you know. 25, that's a good year. That's the turn. That's the turn.
I'm blessed I made it to 25 because
you officially a quarter of a century. You made it. You made it. Your old ass.
Just a quarter. But nah, I had a lot of people that ain't made it to 25, so that's a blessing. So nah, but if we talking about from how it was last year, oh yeah, I did a lot of changes, and trust and believe I had to live a little to learn a lot, and that's just adversity, and that's just...
Oh, shit, you know, this lights out.
Yeah, chat, we definitely watching UFC Best of Knockouts.
Ooh, the boy Zombie that guy.
This was back then when they didn't test for steroids.
Boy Zombie that guy. This game over.
Yeah, these motherfuckers is going crazy,
ooh,
man.
Shit. But, yeah, like, thinking back, like, you shouldn't live in the past. You should live for the now.
Because you gonna reap what you sow.
Yeah, live for the now, focus on the future.
I feel like you'll always do that, but it'll get better at time.
Yeah, if you focus on the past,
yeah,
you are bound to repeat it.
Reap what you sow.
And you will repeat it on multiple cycles, multiple levels. Forget about the past. You can reminisce here and there, but focus on right now, what's right in front of you. And then what's to come, what's to be, the future. Like, the past is gone. You can't change it.
And one thing I can say, one thing that I'm happy what I did.
What's up?
I changed my circle a lot. Don't get me wrong. I had some pretty cool people, but
I think you just killed that man.
My circle is very small now.
You just killed that man. Look, he hit him like 20 times. Look at it. Look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He got 10 on him. Hey, the ref just sitting there like, okay, how many you gonna do? Oh, 10? Oh, stop.
Yeah, ooh.
Damn.
Okay, but nah, one thing I will say what I changed was my circle. Like, I can only count the people I really fuck with in 5 fingers, and to be honest, I like it that way. And I like that I stayed off social media.
Yeah.
I like that, bro, because like...
Let's talk about that. Like, how many of you, the viewers, whoever come across the video, whoever watched it this long, I know a lot of y'all got the ADD and ADHD, so, you know, y'all can't stay in one place for too long. Y'all gotta like, skip through. That's why they went from Vine to TikTok for y'all, because y'all can't focus, you know. People that can focus, tell me how many people can stay off of social media for a full 24 hours. That's not even that's not a lot. That's one day.
Well, would you call YouTube social? Because
well,
I'm a YouTuber.
I feel like it's incorporated in it.
Yeah.
But it's different stuff because you can watch the movies.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
They have
cool.
They have clips.
Yeah.
You can post your own stuff.
Yeah.
It's different stuff to do on it. It's not just like Facebook where you're reading statuses, you're reading updates, you're stalking somebody. You know, that's a real thing. Facebook stalking. You meet somebody new, you want to see who they really are. You go to their Facebook. Like if they don't have a Facebook, you like, oh, I don't trust you. Like. It's cool to have it and not be on it as much, but if you don't have any social media at all, you know, that's either power to you or you a creep. Like,
but the thing is,
and you don't want nobody to know who you are. That's what I'm saying. Like the origin of me getting Facebook was to keep in touch. Like they say, keep in touch with people, friends, family, all that. I come from the Black Planet, probably don't know about that, MySpace era. That's where I come from. And we killed that shit, and then it just dissipated. It disappeared. Now we got Facebook. Facebook is clout chasing, fake fame, fake glossy shit. Like, it's not real. It's not the real deal. It's a facade. It's not real. Okay? Whatever they post, that's what they want you to see. And some people just take it to heart. They're like, oh my God, y'all doing that? No. They were probably doing that at that time, in that moment, but they're not doing that every single day. That's not how they live every single day. You get a split second of somebody's life if it's a picture. You get a few more if it's a video. It's mostly pictures. Okay? It's a picture. Anybody can take a picture. I can go put on some nice shit. He can go put on some nice shit. And we can go outside and roll up real quick and then have a little baggie in a tree and be like, yo, we own this shit. We not really own the shit. It's a facade, my guy. Come on now. This shit ain't real.
But one thing I do want to put a comment on for social media, if y'all using it for advantage, do that shit like business-wise, trying to promote and all that. Yeah, that's what do that shit. But one thing I want to get, you know, to summarize this, we ain't bashing no one that like social media, because at the end of the day, like they said, who gives a fuck? Do whatever you like, do whatever you want.
Rampage.
But stay open-minded with that shit and, you know, keep doing what you're doing. But other than that, man, like...
Hey, shout out to the people that's actually using it for business. I have a lot of friends, aka associates, that are actually just using Facebook for work. It's not for, you know, the social commodity. It's not just for the randos. It's not just so like, hey, I'm gonna post something to make somebody laugh. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, I was the meme god, gift god. I was on that. I still got stuff in my arsenal that I can post that I just don't post.
The memes.
I used to be on it tough. And believe it or not, I'm still getting like penalties from Facebook. They're changing. Like they're putting you in Facebook jail and they're doing all this random shit. And they're saying you're blocked from posting for 30 days and all that bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. We're having the freedom of speech. And this is just random shit. And people, you know, everybody went and got fucking pussified and they fucking scared and they bitching all the time. Like, you can't even go to a comedy show anymore with your phone. You have to lock it up because people will fucking record this shit and they got their own feelings. Why do you go? Why do you go if you don't like the fucking the comedian? You don't like the act. Like, why are you there? If you're going to bitch and complain the whole time, why are you there? That makes no sense.
We call those trolley rollies.
That makes no sense. Like, don't go. If you don't like that person, why would you go and just sit there and take all of that shit?
Because all you're doing is giving him money.
That's what I'm saying. You're
paying him.
And yeah, you're paying him still. You're making him richer. Like, I understand the artists and the comedians that don't want you to record. They want your phones locked up. I respect that because that keeps it sacred. So that you don't fucking post like, oh, he said this. Oh, he did this. Look at what he did. Why is everybody, you know, why are so many people judgmental? Like, worry about your own shit. I feel like the most judgmental people are the people that have the most to be judged. They have the most to be judged. Those are the most judgmental people because they are doing so much fucked up shit that they don't want the spotlight on them. Imagine the spotlight on them, the most judgmental people. It doesn't fucking matter. Like, you go out there to have a good time. Why would you have your phone out the whole time? I hate that. People go to concerts. People go out to a comic show. Like, they just phone out. Like, you're not experiencing it. You are recording it. So you can experience it later, and it's not the same experience.
No, it's not.
Why would you just record, like, just, that's for you. That's like, you know, that's sacred to you. Like, I seen this, nobody else has seen this show. They change it up wherever they go. They might use some of the same stuff, but they change it up everywhere they go because it's fit to your city, your town, your state. Like, it's fit to where you are. So why would you want to record that and ruin it for everybody else? I wouldn't want to ruin it for anybody, especially people that haven't seen the show.
Yeah.
Like, that makes no sense. Like,
except for the niggas that record at the movie theater. We trying to watch the new movie.
All right,
for free.
like the bootleg CDs and the little DVDs. I gotta say, I had a guy that did it amazingly. The last time I did the little bootleg CDs.
Shout out to the niggas. Shout out to the niggas that still doing bootlegs.
Going back to the early 2000s, like big as hell. I was in that shit. Like, I bought that shit. Yeah. Okay.
I fuck
good.
With,
like, they had some great flicks. They had some great flicks. I still got a couple movies that are bootleg, and I had a guy that I would go to off North 30th. I ain't gonna tell you where on North 30th, but y'all know. If you know, you know. $1 a movie. Come on now, you ain't get no better than that. Like, some of them be like $5, $10. Bullshit. $1 a movie. I would go in there and buy like 10, 20 movies, and they are perfect condition. It looked like you went to Walmart, the mall, whatever, Target, and bought the DVD and got it out the plastic. That's how good the copies were. It wasn't that hole in the theater where you can see the head moving. You see people walking. You hear people talking like, shut up. You got a camcorder and shit. You keeping it straight, but you still can see heads of other people's silhouettes. No, none of that. It was like you bought the DVD from the store. That was it. $1. That was the last time I did that. That was like back in, 2013. So a decade ago.
Yeah.
That was the last time I bought bootleg DVDs. Like, man, I'm gonna pass it to. Go ahead. Talk to him for a second.
He said I'm gonna pass it. Hey, if y'all ain't subscribed, make sure y'all subscribe. And then keep a bug with y'all. Well, how many minutes we on?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, we straight. All right,
good?
We good. Happy Sunday to everybody. I hope y'all team won if y'all not into teams, or I hope you guys reach our quotas, or I'm happy you guys probably did some shit that you guys never do. You know, shit, be open to shit. Just know, stay open and keep doing y'all thing. And you know, Bull Joe, we out. Make sure y'all subscribe.